We live. We give y'all about 20 seconds because I know y'all was waiting patiently for us to come in here. What time is it? It's 8.
Late.
Damn.
Late.
Hope y'all ain't got to go to work in the morning because we about to be up drinking. Call off now, everybody. Call off now. Yeah, let's move this out the way. I'm asking y'all. I'm giving you good advice. Call off now. We're gonna give you about 30 seconds. You know, just use one of them days, y'all. You might as well use one of them days because we about to be on this old soul drinking, and I be having good thoughts or what's the word I'm looking for? I be feeling good about most drinks we get. Mm-hmm. The last one, that Penelope archive was terrible. We hoping for something best with this old soul, so I guess let's get it, y'all. I got guests, and if y'all on the YouTube, welcome to everybody that slide through on the YouTube. Nobody came through yet. That's weird, and nobody came through on my Facebook either.
It's coming.
This shit crazy. Usually we get somebody like, okay, somebody just jumped in. Yeah, I am at a different time. I do have guests, y'all. It can't be seen. I'm bringing these niggas in, but these are my guests. YouTube, say what's up. This is Daryl.
What's going on?
This is Jermont. Man. We are here with another episode of the Bowden Brothers broadcast. Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to another episode of the Bowden Brothers broadcast. It's me, Damani. Kahari is not in. He's out of town right now, working somewhere. Yashua, what up, bro? What's going on?
Yashua on there?
Yep. Slid through. A couple other people. Kellyanne. This is the new group of Ghana Trippers. She was a sister that went on the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, she was on the last one. So this is my next group. We leave it in June. Give them some tips.
Yes.
Man, please.
What up, bro?
Bring those tips in.
What's up? How did come through? What up, Damo? You slid through? Yeah, it would have been cool if you came through. Damo, this is the group of guys, again, I'm going to say it one more time, that's coming with me to Ghana this coming June. So we was having ourselves a little meet and greet. I said, we might as well do it during the show since Kahari ain't going to be here.
AJ.
Yo, again, I apologize to the YouTube right now. I'm running it off my phone, and if I turn my phone to the side, it don't work. Unless, I'll try it. I'll flip it. It's 3 people in there. Uh-oh. Yeah, so orientation is locked. Why is it locked?
Because that's your setting, bro.
It's not locked on nothing else.
It's locked on that.
How much you want to bet?
Okay.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna see y'all.
Just the setting there.
It's not locked. Nope, it's not locked. 9's locked. Portrait orientation. 9's not locked. I wonder why it's locked. I don't know. You know?
No.
Any idea?
No clue.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to roll with it as it is.
Tech support is not currently on the scene.
Dolph, what up, bro? What's going on? Let's get into it. Y'all know that we do 3 rounds when we do these whiskey tastings. Well, the bottle didn't break.
We haven't started drinking yet.
When it started going down, I was like, please don't break bottle. And it said, all right, but I'm going to tear your cup up.
We had backups, though.
We do
the
got
bottle
backups.
would have broke.
I'd have been drinking it off the fucking table.
That has to be the first time that occurred.
I thought this was the other cup. No, it ain't the first time because it used to be 2 of these. It was 2 of those and 2 of those. So
you know what?
Yo, so check it out.
Antoinette, what up?
Damani and Kahari, all their people are very trained. They comment, they like. My guys, y'all are just creeps. So if you are on my page, say something.
Holla.
Say what's up, DP, what's going on, say something.
Come in and give us a shout out, y'all.
A quick shout out, say hello. I don't want you just sitting back on the side and not saying anything at all. All we doing is doing a little bit of drinking and a little bit of talking and critiquing on this bourbon that we're getting ready to sip on.
You can make your introductions here on YouTube.
October. I'm sorry. You actually commented. Let me not mess with you. Octavia, what's going on, sweetie?
All right, I'm just taking the center for a couple of seconds. D gonna be back here. Yeah, who all coming in?
Who was that?
Coco?
Coco.
All right, how you do, Coco? Who else?
That's Dominique. Oh, she's saying hi to Coco.
Oh, he trying to get that Mac in on Coco, I see.
K-Dub, I see you, bro. What's going on, family? Swoop 90, baby.
We got a good 6 coming in. Oh, there you go. There you got the whiskey sip.
Yeah, well, we got a few glasses, but
All right, so go ahead and pour it before you break something else.
I'm telling you, I gotta explain though. We do this in 3 rounds. For anybody that's new, we taste the whiskey in 3 different. What up, Coco? And the first round, dirty ass cup. Who washed these cups?
You.
Yeah.
I had somebody come wash them, man. I don't do that shit myself. What up, Kyle?
What's up, sis?
First round, we'll try
How you
this.
doing?
I need to leave this here. First round, we're gonna try. We go straight, y'all. We drink it straight, room temperature, on the rock. No rocks, no added, nothing. Neat, as they say. Second round, we'll toss a little bit of water in it. We got some chilled water sitting on the side, waiting for round 2. Round 3, we toss a piece of ice in this bad boy.
And we got a couple, so I'm gonna dip my cigar.
Oh yeah, and they got cigars. I don't know nothing about the cigars, so I'm gonna let them talk about that stuff. But a lot of y'all have been asking, like, well, I can pair a cigar with what whiskey? I don't be knowing.
Probably help out.
These guys will know. Yeah, they gonna know. So round 1, blessings.
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 Can y'all hear the music? It sounds like it might be too low. Oops.
There we go. There we go.
Y'all know about
You know
that
what?
old EPMD?
You got a great music selection, man. My bad.
I like the, I notice I listen to more old school stuff than the new shit.
I mean,
You kind of have to.
them shows where you come from, what time and era you was listening to hip hop.
So this is the old soul. It's coming in at what's the proof we said?
101?
No, 117.
117?
These fools say 117.39. They get it all the way down to the hundredths of the hundredths. That's what they call it. Put the TH on the end. It's hard to say. Well, that might not make
That
it.
means it's a lot of heat coming on.
What's
Yeah, it's about to burn. It's about to burn
D.
good.
Whithill, what's
Put some
going
hands
on,
on your
big
chest.
bro? I
They get a
see
barrel
you.
number 58.7% alcohol by volume. This is Benny's, and I got it from Benny's, y'all. This is their own special.
Move it on in front of this one too. 'Cause
Right.
I know my people
Benny's
want to
pick,
see it.
yeah.
Move in front of
for
that.
sure.
Yeah.
This is Benny's joint right here. If y'all in Chicago, y'all know Benny's. Jay, what up, bro? Oh, ain't nobody over there. This is the old, so I was putting it here. I'm used to using the laptop, but this is us. Remind me to show everybody. If you on the YouTube, probably be better if you go to the Facebook. If y'all don't know me on Facebook,
I suggest you go to the Facebook.
I don't know what to tell you. But the
Mr.
nose I'm getting off of it
Mr.
is
Caesar.
not
How
that
you
great.
doing, sir?
Really? I think it's the whiskey sipper. The whiskey sipper probably giving you a better note
yeah.
than I am.
These supposed they kind of trap the fumes
Yeah.
that come off the top.
The aroma.
Tim Greer, what's up, brother? Ronald, what up, dog?
Hey, what's up,
Swoop,
Ron? Swoop, sweep 90,
You
baby.
can give it a little sip and see what it do.
Tim, what's going on, man? I got to get at you, man. We got to talk, bro. Got to talk to you. Say it every
Tamika,
time
what's up,
I see
girl?
you.
And Tamika, you right down the street.
Man.
Oh, you waiting for me to sip on it? It's nothing. I'm trying to.
Ooh. It's definitely 117 proof.
Yeah, it got a
That's
bite.
the truth to that.
Ain't no getting around that.
Stir it up a little.
Coco, don't go talking to my friends. I see you there.
Coco, talk to us. We
Talk
wanna
to
know-
us.
We want to know you.
Talk to
Yeah, that's
us.
a little bite, man.
Marlon, what's up, bro? What's going on, dog? It's a little bite. The
I know,
taste,
it's all
taste
right.
wise, what you say?
The proof is kind of.
It's a bite at the top, ain't going down. I don't like that. No,
the
it don't.
middle is like. It's an end, I can tell you that, but it's not. That first and the initial and the middle is kind of.
Who was that? McFrosky?
Ramil, what up, bro?
Hey,
I
what's
ran
going
into
on,
Ramil
man?
the
I
other
can
day.
see.
Going to get food.
This one must be the YouTube.
That's YouTube.
All right. This is Facebook.
This is Facebook.
All right.
And I'm sorry, y'all, it's on YouTube right now. This is it's off my phone. This don't work. I'm gonna figure it out before next week, and we don't have to do this no more. But if I turn it this way, it won't orient correct. So I can't even.
So what are we?
can't do
1
nothing
through
with it.
5 on this, right?
Do you taste
1 through
maybe
10.
a chocolate note?
The bite is so strong, I'm not tasting anything so after the bite goes away.
I think it's a chocolate note in there, but it is a beginning and middle that's very strong.
What up, Kyle? What's up, bro? Kyle's he probably gonna catch us on the next Ghana trip, but
Okay.
bro, these are the guys that we going with. Trip is a little less than a month away, really, ain't it? Yeah, June 2nd.
Yeah,
June
about
2nd.
a month.
Over.
Yeah, a little more than a month, right. It's about close to a month and a half. Boy, these months go quick.
Yes.
We already halfway through April, y'all.
Yeah.
Wild as hell.
June 1st? Oh, yeah, we a month.
I don't know what to say on there.
It would not be a pick for me.
Lucius, what up, bro? Come on, Coco, you can come. Not on the June one. This is all men's. If women come, you'll be strictly entertainment. Wink, wink. So you don't want to come on this one. You don't want to come on this one.
You're an idiot. Cynthia!
Coco got that 50-year-old pussy.
Man, my Swoop 90 support.
She do a whole
Big time.
podcast called 50-Year-Old Pussy.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't feel bad saying it.
Oh,
Normally I would have just been like, yo, 50-year-old. No, she have an actual podcast.
You got a podcast
that's called 50-Year-Old Pussy.
That's dope.
Shouts out to you, Coco.
Yeah.
That's actually dope.
You was like, God damn, bro.
Man, you was from the front. I said, man, you hold no punches on your... That's
Nah, I wouldn't do that normally, but y'all do check out her podcast. Her shit is nice.
Shouts out to Coco. I ain't gonna say it, you said it.
50-year-old pussy.
I'll be, yeah.
We ain't mad at that 50-year-old cooch. It's all right.
Hey, send me a link, because I don't want that necessarily in my search bar history. That I'm looking for that. You know what I'm saying?
I can't
So
get a beat
shoot
on
somebody
this.
a link
Me
and
neither.
shoot me a link
Can
over.
you get a beat on this?
I can't get a beat on it.
Meaning,
To me, it sounds like something you'll buy because the price is low and you just want something to have alcohol in it.
I
it
don't
ain't
know.
low though. It was
ain't
about
low.
$80.
Really?
This was $80.
Yeah.
$79.99. Warren Turner, what's up, my brother?
You are not helping my decision in this grading on this. That's $80.
Oh my God. Phone
I don't have. Oh, my homegirl was on Facebook. On YouTube and said she ain't got no YouTube. Fuck off. I don't know what to say, sis. I don't know how to actually change it on here. And I've checked my phone settings. I find, but apparently some settings that got to do with YouTube that ain't correct. I just got to go and dig. I probably could Google it and figure out real fast.
Yeah.
Or ask the AI. Y'all up on that Chat GPT AI shit? Hey, that shit is
Different, yeah.
You go try it. They got an answer for everything. You might not agree, but they will go back and forth. The chat, I went back and forth for about 2 hours with them about pickup lines.
Pickup line?
And Chat GPT tried to tell me that they're disrespectful and could be interpreted badly. I said, well, I know, I'm smart enough to know what's respectful and what's not.
Wait.
Yes!
It's the AI, baby.
Yeah!
Damn, what where are we going
You told
to?
me it was disrespectful. The AI did. The computer was like, bro, chill. You out of line. I'm like, nah.
The computer is actually liberal.
It's a woman. Fucking dirty bitch.
Hey, hey,
Jay, what up, bro?
that's for his platform, man. Look.
Funky bitch. That's what I wanted to say. Funky bitch. What's wrong with you? Trying to tell me what it is.
Hell yeah.
But you know, I say she. The AI stood on it, you know, and I said they probably
Was the argument logical at all, though?
We gonna have to put a drop on
it
this.
was just liberal. So I said I could see who you were programmed by. I don't want to do too much on y'all. Because your answers, I'm like, yo, I know how to not be disrespectful when I'm talking to somebody. I know how to, you know.
So real quick, Kahari's not here, and I just want to make sure. Do you vote after each round?
You can tell how you found, but we will do a final vote on the totality of what we're looking at. And we will.
The straight with nothing, I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan either.
I can drink it straight.
I mean,
you can
you
do
can
it,
put hair on your
like,
chest,
why?
but I think as far as the enjoyment, you might be just drinking.
If I have
because
nothing
you can,
left,
but the
then that would be an
enjoyment,
option.
I'm not getting the enjoyment.
I got
like
some
that.
flavor in it that I like though.
I detected some chocolate in there.
Here's
It don't last long enough for it to matter, though.
the mash bill. I'm gonna give y'all the mash bill. I was trying to find that chocolate you mentioned. I didn't quite get it, but it's 75% corn, 21% rye, 4% malted barley. Y'all know I gotta take these glasses off the seat.
I detected a chocolate note in there.
It might be there. It might be there.
It's a combination between Rye. Okay.
Selection is uncut and
that's-
unfiltered.
That's probably my problem.
Probably to start
From
your
Cat
time.
Head
I'm not a
Distillery
big rye
out of
drinker.
Mississippi.
But you know
Byron, what up, bro?
that's
Here's how we doing the ice, y'all.
you doing ice now? Or you not?
Well, the
doing
ice, the water round. I'm just gonna take like a half of the.
water? Okay.
I don't want to.
Now see what's gonna happen with the water round. The water is gonna separate some oils, and you know what I'm saying, kind of give it it's not gonna dilute it. It's gonna give it, just bring flavors.
It brings something out on it.
It's gonna bring these flavors that we wasn't detecting in the very beginning of the meat round.
Water round, and that's how it goes, y'all. The water, a lot of times, when somebody first suggested putting some water in my drink, I was like, why would I water it down? Then I tried it. He was like, no, little homie, try it. And I was like, yo, it actually tastes different. It won't always do that with the water added to the whiskey, but a lot of times it does.
The water's bringing out, yeah.
I can smell different.
That's nice with that water in it.
Yeah,
That's better.
much better.
That's nice.
That is much better.
That shit smoothed out.
Yes.
And more of the flavor. What flavors came?
Yeah.
Cherry.
I can see the cherry.
Yeah.
I can definitely taste
cherry.
the oak. The oak is there.
And because of that pop, I'm thinking it's a cinnamon taste too.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep. Rue, what up, Joe? Joe is the future brother-in-law.
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna talk to my sister, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry, I got you.
Hey, y'all
What's up,
share
Bonnie?
this post.
Gotta help her get her mind right.
Share this
Thank you for
post,
saying
man.
that. Thank you so much, Jamont. Share this post. The more y'all share it, even if you're on YouTube, I know it look kind of crappy right now, but in general, if you share it, if you like it,
That's
if
much
you
better.
subscribe, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. That'll definitely help all of my analytics as it goes, and it'll help me reach the algorithm, as they say.
Right.
Brian Gunn, what up, dog? What's going on, bro?
So the short version of that, don't be a creep and just sit on the line
Show the love.
and don't say nothing.
Show the love.
Say
Right.
something.
Come through.
What's going on, Wes? I see you.
And,
But I like it
if
during
you
the
have
bar.
a selection and you like to be on the show,
Hey,
contribute.
absolutely. Thank you again. Thank you again, because I forget.
Man, I got
Listen, y'all. This is a viewer-supported type of program. We buy these liquors and selections from the monies that y'all send us. It'll be almost impossible because we ain't rich to do this shit all out of our own pocket. So it really, really helps the show if y'all send us a little donation. We call it a sponsorship because really you'll be sponsoring an episode of the 4Bs. You can hit me on my Cash App, which is QUICDOG. That's QUICDOG. Cash tag, that's the $sign, Quick Dog. Hit me right there. Send me the money. Let me know what you want us to get. If you don't say nothing, we'll get something. You can leave it up to our discretion. We'll grab that. But definitely look out for us. Y'all been supporting us for these 3 years up until this point. You've managed to keep us going. I
That's
appreciate
big.
y'all big time. Everybody that's ever donated anything, thank you so much, because that really allows us to go into the next week and keep on doing what we do.
That's big. That's big for a bunch of creeps
So-
that don't want to comment and share.
You really
That's
are
beautiful.
creeps. You like, hey,
Hey, call them what they are.
Right.
Call them
What
what
it
they are.
is.
Fuck you, bunch of creeps. If you're looking at this page and you're not showing no likes and you're not
so-
showing no low, you're a creep.
you a creep.
You're a creep.
And we've
Hey.
all done it. We've all
We've
been a
all
little
been
bit
creeps.
creepy.
Absolutely.
But don't do it here.
Don't
y'all.
do it here, man.
Do it with your ex.
Customer sponsored podcast. Support this brother.
We're going to go into the third round in a hot second, y'all. Oh, I usually put the icy in first. My bad.
Yeah, don't mess mine up.
Oh, yeah.
Get yours the
got
real way.
luck.
Woo, 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 woo.
That is much better when it's broken down with water. It's
Yeah, the water round,
very different.
The water round was
you
a
can
much
definitely
better
see
round.
that it was
Hey Joyce, I am good. How are you doing?
So, eventually we'll talk about cigar and whiskey pairing.
Absolutely.
What would you pair this with?
I'm a Maduro fan. Anytime I'm drinking any type of bourbon, whiskey, I don't like to get into like specific sticks.
Right.
I prefer to talk
Screw
about
this,
types. So anytime
So at
I'm
least if they can see
doing,
you on the.
if you had a time, I'm figuring if you had a time to sit down and enjoy a bourbon, hopefully you have a time to enjoy
Big
a
creek.
stick that's at least a 550 gauge as far as what you're smoking. Now again, you're gonna get more flavor the thinner the gauge. So again, this is a preferred gauge for me,
This is the bonus, y'all. The bonus conversation.
which is
Cigars.
a very small gauge. But if you actually doing a 50,
We have a larger gauge
a
here.
550, something along that line, again, that's a better pair and definitely a better cigar because that's a Maduro.
Definitely. And the Maduro you normally associated with a darker wrap. Outer
Absolutely.
wrap.
Show it to them up close in case they want to see
All
it.
right. A darker outer wrap is a Maduro or maybe associate.
Yeah, Wes. Hey, it's a on the rocks
Gun know his
choice.
shit too about that. I know Gun is into the cigars.
I might
Yeah,
just
Gun a
do
big
like that.
cigar. Hey
Really?
man, talk to me, Gun.
Drop it in there. Get it
You
take
the man.
that.
You know what? I would more do that with like in our first. I should have did it in our first tasting.
Without the water, without the ice.
water.
Mhm.
And
Joy, what up,
then
baby?
When we go back to that, I'll do it.
Joy said, "Who these people?" Harpo, who these people? Bro, what up, dog? Saeed up in here. Brown WJ was like the old soul.
What is it?
Ooh.
117? 117.
117 proof.
117.
It's hitting for me. It's hitting decent though.
It hits. So is cast strength. So cast strength is anything over 101 proof or 101.5, I think. So this is way over cast
Definitely
strength.
better on ice.
It's definitely strong. So the heat.
Woo!
So it depends on your palate.
Oh, thank you, Joyce. I appreciate it.
Brian said, "Hey, I'm coming in, and we will pair one of my cigars with the bourbon." Cool.
What you waiting on?
We'll take that.
You talking to some cigar guys now?
Man,
That's
Not
dope.
me, but they
We're on. If it wasn't my man's house somewhere else, balcony or somewhere, we're getting down.
If y'all want to dip while I run my mouth, y'all, you taste your last round yet?
Not yet.
Check it out. The ice.
No, much better.
Sometimes when the ice melts too much, it ruin it.
Do you taste that chocolate? No.
I don't get the chocolate.
I'm still
yet.
not getting chocolate.
Not getting. I detected a bit.
What about cherry? Did you get the
I
cherry?
get the
I get.
cherry? No,
You see that?
The cherry I get.
it's not very strong.
No, it's not strong.
And
Cherry.
like I say, that cinnamon bite I get.
What up, Joyce? Hey, thank you, Joyce.
That
We do
cinnamon
it
bite is
every
there, but it's
Tuesday.
very subtle.
It's subtle.
This is called Joyce. This is called the Bowden Brothers Bourbon Broadcast. Your boy Daryl is one of my guests today. My brother, who normally does this, is not here. He's off on business, but my guys came in to support me on this show today. And incidentally, these are the fellas that are going with me to Ghana. I'm briefly before we continue on with the third round. We already had a sip. Remember what y'all thought, but briefly, just want to talk about kind of y'all plans, what you expect from Ghana. Neither one of you have ever been, right?
Yeah.
So if you can go and just share some of that with the folks, you can go ahead.
So
I'm gonna flip the YouTube.
me personally, I have been to the continent. I just haven't been to Ghana, and there's other countries I haven't been to as well. So this is part of a number of my plans. One, I want to really explore opportunities to do business, import, export, and also in the next 2 to 3 years, prepared for a lot of globe trotting. So after the continent, I plan on hitting as many countries on the continent as possible, getting to know the people, demonstrate some relationship building, and maybe even, you know what I'm saying, plan on having residency there and, you know, repatriate.
Noah, what up, bro? Young fella, nephew. My bad.
No, I'm done.
Oh, okay. You wanna say a piece?
So I mean, to follow him is kind of hard because mine is literally it's a large form of tourism for me. This is my first time to the continent. As far as getting out the country, I've only did the border countries. So I did Canada and I did Mexico. So it's like, okay, let's move around a little bit.
Get you out a little bit.
You know.
Yeah.
And I want to go to where the heart is. So, Africa is shaped like a heart. I'm trying to get there. It's I really want to see what I feel like once I get there. I'm very open to exploring. I don't necessarily do things like everybody else from where I grew up do. For those that know, I just came back from a Mountain State trip, so I just did Omaha and Denver, Utah, Montana, Wyoming, South Dakota. And again, this is not something that the average person from, Roseland normally do. But I want to take my kids and my grandkids out that way so they can experience some different things. And it's hard because they so concrete jungle infused that even getting them into areas that's more rural and learning is difficult. But with all that being said, I'm gonna let this trip do what it want to do and let it do what it's going to do to me. I don't have any expectations, but I'm gonna go and enjoy myself and learn as much as I can while I'm in Africa. So that's big to me.
All right, that's what's up. And everybody have different reasons for wanting to go. I'm trying to adjust.
Yeah, South Dakota is amazing. If you've never been to the
I've never been to
Badlands,
South Dakota, North Dakota, none of that stuff.
The Badlands is dope. I was mad. I made it all the way to West Yellowstone in Montana. And because of a blizzard, I wasn't able to see Old Faithful. That was my whole point of getting there.
To see Old Faithful.
To see Old Faithful. But again, they had, dude, wait till I show you the pictures. They literally had a blizzard that was so bad, the snow that was left, they was moving it by construction equipment. So backhoes and it's unbelievable how much snow fall on them. It was unreal.
When we get a foot, it's shut down everything. In them states, I remember I was in North Dakota and they got like a foot of snow in the night. And they was like, yeah, we still going to work.
Nothing changed.
Right, don't shit change.
Nothing changed. And in Montana, it's like literally I want to say we drove through, what was that? Between Denver and Montana, it took us about 5 hours. We went all the way from 70-degree temperatures all the way down to zero.
One person.
So literally, it all depends on, what it is you doing at that time, but South Dakota, beautiful. Badlands is dope. If you ever been to Wall Drugs, if you understand in the history of the Wild Wild West and Wild Bill Hiccup and Calamity Jane and all that, we went to their grave site and all of that.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, it was dope. Me and my son actually did a little hiking trip all the way to the first sheriff of the town of Deadwood, and that took us like a good 20 minutes because I was like, y'all must not like this dude. Why did y'all bury him up here? This is bull.
He buried all up in the boondocks and shit.
Like, man. For real. But it was dope. My son was a trooper. He kicked it with me. Yeah. My niece tried to. She was like, y'all go ahead. Don't look back. Don't look into the light. I'll be here waiting for you if you make it back. But
don't worry about me.
She got out too. So big ups to Kaylin and big up to my son Ethan. They did a great job. I had a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old with me. So I had my two of the 3 grandkids with me. Right. And even 2 of them hiked all the way to Wild Bill's and Calamity Jane's gravesite with me. They didn't make it up to the sheriff, but like I say, do some different stuff, man. It's a lot of things out there.
That sounds fun to me right there. You know what I'm saying?
I remember the first time I went to South Africa, we did a safari. And one of the things that's vivid in my memory is as we was leaving the game park, the elephants started to cross the road. The male elephants blocked the road for the women, female elephants, and the baby elephants to cross, and nobody fucked with them. Nobody fucked with them.
That's nice.
Elephants look all cuddly and nice and sweet, and they are for the most part, but they not playing about their children.
Man, their whole family unit. The male elephants said, "Man, we said, why we stopping?" The elephants
and everybody else gonna stop. because I said so.
Road, Shishui National Park in South Africa.
That's what's up.
That's nice.
Way. I can't pronounce. You remember, in certain languages, you got to put that click in there.
Oh man,
You know what I'm saying?
When they doing it, it sounds so natural, and I'm like,
and they can yell.
In my bag, bro.
oh, I think she did go get in your bag. She just went.
Man, turn the camera that way. Turn the camera that way.
Hey, I threw all of the coats and shit
Wow.
on the table. Look it up. There she go. Hey, Roscoe. And she like, can I help you? Come on, baby. Get out of there.
I'm not allergic or nothing. It's just funny. They know they get comfortable quick.
Come on out here.
Let me do the Godfather. Come here.
She was over there chilling and shit.
I don't know, you cat.
Look at her. She looking like these niggas.
Man, they over
These.
there enjoying their bourbon and shit.
I wanted to follow up what y'all said about Ghana. This will be my 5th time going. I like going. I enjoy it over there. Needless to say, I enjoy it. But I also like to have other people come and experience what I've experienced already. The historical and cultural part of this trip, or going to Ghana, and the particular tour that we're going to go on, we're going to check some stuff in Accra, which is their capital city. Then we're going to go north to Kumasi, which is the home of like the Ashanti Empire. That's their central area. And then we're going to go to Cape Coast, where we'll be able to tour some of the slave castles. And the slave castles are important. It's important for all of us. And this is the part that I not the part, but one of the parts that I like to stress is these slave castles, and they're like, dozens of them up and down the West African coast. These are where a lot of our people came through before we got here. Everybody that's here, not everybody, because some of us got ancestors that were here already before the Europeans discovered that. You have to do your DNA to find that out. But a lot of us, the majority of us, came through the slave trade, and we came from that particular area in West Africa, possibly through the doors of this slave castle. We're going to see 2 slave castles, possibly through those doors. I know
I did DNA, and I know I have DNA that says I come from there.
From Nigeria?
Ghana.
Nigeria. Oh, you Nigerian.
I'm Nigerian.
I think I got more Ghanaian in me, but we all came from these areas, these general areas, and it's just cool to see. We never get we don't get that information growing up. Like, this is your history. Your history goes back to slavery, but our shit is way bigger than that. It predates slavery. We just came through. So this is part of that, making that connection, going back with where we came from, making that connection with where we came from. And now we can go from before slavery and back from there is the next trip. But this is part of that connection process. This journey.
I see you.
This connection journey that we make.
Let's get some of the comments in there. What's some of the comments?
Jermaine, what up, bro?
Hey,
Coco said
okay.
she
I gotta make it back out there.
Once a year she like to go camping.
Oh,
It's on my phone, Wes. I know Nigeria is the largest
Coco,
portion.
I can share experience with you about camping. So back when I was, the way I went to South Africa was through school, Northeastern, the college that I went to. But when my GPA was in jeopardy, I always took a gym and I took kayaking.
That's how to do it.
And one of the kayaking experience, we went to Starved Rock, or one, that's a number of different whitewaters in the state of Illinois. So camping and kayaking, I'm telling you, you're gonna love that experience.
I've never been camping or kayaking.
Man, camping.
Now I think I've been in a kayak, but we didn't really go kayak. We just got out there on the little river.
Wet road, went down a
that's what I want to do.
A waterfall.
You flip over and come back up,
man. Paddle up, man. I'm telling you.
Well, for the people on my page, if you know me, you already know my rule. I only deal with water in two places: tub and glass. Bottle, whatever you call it. We got a good understanding, so it is what it is, baby.
Don't fuck with each
other.
Hey,
man,
Hey,
I don't fuck with it.
Bro,
It don't
Galen
fuck
used
with
to
me.
teach guys how to. He was good at teaching people how to swim too. He was really good
I
at it.
still don't know how to swim, man. I'm a terrible swimmer. Can't swim work.
I can swim.
And believe it or not,
You
it
have to
has
save
nothing
my
to
fucking
do
life.
with.
I
I'm
can
not
get down.
afraid of water. If you ever, I graduated from
What up,
Winslow.
Jermaine?
We were just talking about this.
Yeah.
I went through Coach Torian's swimming class. In
And
my
y'all
sophomore
share
year.
this video.
That's not what it is.
Share this video.
I don't. I have no desire to do it.
If you not sharing this video,
What up,
tell me what
Jermaine?
they are.
You are a
Creep.
creep.
That's the new word.
Creep.
I'm calling y'all
We
out.
gonna
from
call
now on.
out all creeps from here on out.
I'm gonna go ahead and look to see everybody that viewed and compare it to who liked this joint. And if you on there and you viewed it and didn't like it,
I see you, Jay. I must respond to that in a minute.
What is, so we gonna go back. Can we go back to cigars for a second?
oh yeah.
Can you explain how to properly toast the foot of your cigar?
Toast the foot. So actually, you should do it without water, without ice. You actually, once you give the
What is
drink of choice,
toaster foot? What are you saying?
the toaster foot of the cigar.
Toast
So
your
basically,
foot?
you're dipping the smoking
foot, okay.
of your cigar inside of the alcohol.
Okay, that's what you just
Well,
did.
that's dipping, toasting the foot when you lighting the initial lighting the cigar.
Oh, before you actually start pulling on it.
So let me give you.
Yeah.
So when I asked about toasting the foot of the cigar, well, he was actually, but
I was talking about dipping. I'm
he
sorry.
was talking
guys.
about dipping. So if you want to get a pull me just a little tip. So that's good enough. So what you was explaining was dipping your cigar. Now some people do this is a Maduro again, a darker colored cigar, and some people might just dip like that, let it drip. Maybe even lay it on top of your glass like that. And,
Mac, what up, bro?
and just sit it there. Some people
What's
would
up,
just
bro?
do a long dip like that. And
Does that change the way it smokes?
yeah, it does.
Yeah, much
It does.
lower.
It does. So, dipping your cigar, you're gonna let it drip all the way out. Place it over there. Now, when it comes to the initial lighting of your cigar, I'll turn it back over to my brother over here,
All right.
and he can explain about toasting the
I'm just
foot of
listening.
your cigar.
The whole point is you're trying to get an even burn, so you're trying to toast it before you actually pull on it. Because if you pull on it and what's the term that I want to use? If you let the fire sit on the actual filling as well as the wrap for too long, you can actually burn it. You can taste it while you're pulling on it.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is initially toast it. So you're before you pull on it, before you inhale, your inhale should be cool smoke, not hot smoke. So before you pull on it, you're toasting it, and then you pull in. So you see people pull in at that point. Normally, the first thing you see they do is they take it away and they look at it to see if it's evenly lit all the way around. If not, you'll see them actually light it again and toast the edges.
And one way
that
you
seem
can
to have
one
in
way
it.
you can make sure you evenly lit is you rotate.
You
the cigar.
rotate as you turn it. Absolutely, as you
Rotate
light
your
it.
cigar just as that. Now, what I just demonstrated here is that I did a long dip,
Yeah.
and much of the tobacco is gonna soak up the alcohol. It might soak it up to a certain point. Maybe
Fred
even
Lane,
to
I
a
see
point.
you. Dee
Why it go dark like that?
I don't
Because
know.
I'm dying.
I want to know why people dropping off without sharing. We should have
Jermaine, I
multiple
see you.
shares and
I
people
am.
viewing.
He still ain't took me off
This
my
is
drink.
not my actual
Joy, I got you.
podcast. This is Bourbon.
This is the Bowden Brothers Bourbon
There you
broadcast. We've done 3 rounds now. We did a whole 3 rounds. Everybody kind of know how they feel about this joint. Let's do a rating, 1 to 10. What do y'all call it? I don't think none of us really liked it the first time, but the next 2 rounds with the water and the ice was not too bad.
Not too bad. It's
Yes.
rough.
So
It's definitely rough.
straight, I'm at a 2. That
Straight
is nothing that
2.
you really want to just grab
Damn.
and start
It
drinking.
was $80 too.
And yeah, at $80, that is a very bad drink. It's a bad sip, and on straight, nothing, no water, no ice is not good. But go ahead.
I have to agree. I just did a little shake. So we are currently drinking neat once more, and different parts of my palate. I just can't pick up the notes. in the very beginning of it, and
It's
that's
super complex. That's why. I think it just got so much going on.
yeah. The notes is just like where are you now? Once we added a little bit of water, much of the notes demonstrated itself. You know, Brother Coffee show demonstrated a little bit of cinnamon, cherry. I tasted oak, but my palate might. I had some hot popcorn, so early on my palate might have
Be affected. It can be affected by other stuff that you drink or eat.
So I mean, like a pairing with this. So this is a harsh. It's harsh.
It's harsh.
I must admit, but harsh might go with a good cigar, and I wouldn't mind. So a darker cigar pairing and everything might level out the harsh. So say if I had a lit cigar, my palate would be totally different and maybe more approachable to this. So initial just tasting it, it's not for me because it doesn't have the flavors that I want to come out right away. But actually, but once you add the
Cliff,
water,
I see you.
That's my uncle. I'm sorry for going on.
No, you good, bro. You good.
Hey, so for
What
you
up,
non-cigar smokers, you can change the palate or change the taste of a bourbon based on pulling off a cigar. So if you actually drink from however we're drinking it, straight with ice or with water, if you actually pull off a cigar and you drink off of it again, it's going to be a totally different taste.
Totally different.
Completely different
Especially
taste.
in the very beginning because you're going to get most of your flavor very much so here. So,
yes.
I mean, in that first inch of that cigar,
How you doing, Ursula? Thank you for coming.
And you blowing that, and that flavor, you know what I'm saying, it's going to resonate in your palate very much. So,
what's your overall score?
Overall
all three
score?
together?
Ooh, all three together. The straight hurt it more than anything. Are we going to 10?
Yeah, 1 to 10 overall.
I can't go over 7. But
I got to say 6.
He harder than me. I actually liked it a lot with water and a lot with ice.
And that's why I'm giving it. I would give it a higher score, but
I go 7. I can't go any higher than 7.
I was gonna go with 7
because straight is way too harsh.
All right, so we're gonna do some mathematics. What's your score?
I'm 7.
You 7.
I'm a 7.
7, and I'm a 6.
I really liked it though.
All right,
with the water,
is good.
And with the ice.
So the overall rating is D.
6.6666666 into infinity.
Yep. So we're gonna give that
Clifford and Carey. 6.7 overall. I think it was solid, and I do think it's worth.
So if we round that, that's price. Pretty much a 7.
Yeah.
Ooh, price
but the price point,
$70, 70 or 80. I think it was might have been 80. I have to go look. It's 70 or 80 bucks, y'all. But I think it's worth it. It was so nice when we drank it with the water, with the ice, that I can still give it a thumbs up.
I can't go with that because I do a lot of. I'll put it like this: I hang out with a lot of guys that know a lot more about whiskey and bourbon than I do.
Yeah,
and they will give me the information in regards to what's considered number one. I'm not going to give a free plug to what was number one, but it's a very well-known brand.
Who is it? Go ahead and say it.
It's Jack Daniels, but it's the bonded. It's this. This was literally considered number one.
Sure. So
I liked it, and I'm not a Jack Daniels fan.
And literally, that price point is too close to this one for.
This was $60 or $70.
So
yes.
So I'm gonna have to go. I have to concur with you because I'm looking at where this is sourced at, and it's MGP, and a lot of the. I'll show you where that. Where's it at? MGP.
I can't see none of that shit either.
It's here.
So price point wise, if I'm gonna go with this, which is also 100 proof,
I saw it was MGP,
and that's 117 proof.
And
I'm Jack Daniels bonded all day.
I drink with a lot of guys that's more educated in bourbon and spirits than me, and for what I understand.
Corey, what up, boy?
I was excited because this was distilled in
John
Mississippi.
Bird, what up, boy?
What is that? What significance does that hold for you?
Because if it was distilled in Mississippi, we're talking about different elevations closer to the sea. For instance, what's the brand that's known because of their barrels are on the ship?
Ocean.
And they
Talking about the oceans.
Yeah. They,
Ocean. Oh, I've seen Ocean.
Oh, I've had a lot of oceans.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that brand is known for being on the ship. So you got different elevations. You got, if the wood is also sourced from Mississippi, you got different French oak barrels there.
Look at your boy.
Who's that?
I'm dying.
Popped in.
He gone. Who popped in?
Let's see him. Yeah, right there.
Is that who?
Low ass nigga.
Danelle. Roo.
What about Danelle? Old school. Class of 91. K9 Crew, Lynn Bloom.
You a Lynn Bloom?
Yeah, we all Lynn Bloom.
Harper.
Oh, that's why you said that. When was you there?
I was there 92 to 92.
Oh, I graduated in 92.
Yeah, 92.
Harper used to go up there and fucking with us.
I know about the stories of those rivalries there.
All right, the first time, and I'm gonna tell y'all about Harper. We hated Harper. We hated their ass. We play them in football and beat them every time. We play them in basketball and beat them every time. But every time we beat them in sports, they come up to the school, 473 deep. Fuck is wrong with these niggas, man? Why is y'all up here? What is you doing?
Y'all was known as the Vice Lord School, if I'm not mistaken, man. There's a little bit of game banging.
I knew it Vice Lords, GDs, BDs, and everything that went there.
Everything.
Yeah,
it was a bunch
everything.
of intelligent ass thugs.
Yeah, it was. Now the neighborhood.
It was.
When I first started going to Lynn Bloom, the neighborhood was GDs, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
But it switched at some point.
It switched. I think the neighborhood around Lynn Bloom
Went to BDs.
No,
that was after I left.
Lords, I think.
It
I left
switched
in
several
90.
times. I don't know. They was all over the place. So
in '86, it wasn't nothing that you
but it
couldn't
was.
even write the word.
I don't see no look as a kid that went to Harper. Harper, in my opinion, was pretty much. It was a lot of experimental shit going on at Harper. So we was one of the first schools to implement. Look, my freshman year, they implemented the dress code, and so Harper, we had to wear black and white, right? So the school,
63rd was Stone.
The school implemented this rule. Who said that?
Danelle. He said 63rd was Stone.
Around more pairs around Lynn Bloom.
Going what? Back east, Danelle?
63rd, right? 63rd, a long ass street. You gotta.
That's a long ass street, dog. So what are you talking about? By Damon?
Lakefront, way out to the suburbs.
I saw MGP. MGP in this.
In conclusion, y'all, we're not gonna go too much longer. I liked it. Overall, I liked it. I give it a 7. A 7
and
is definitely
Joshua
worth
went to Lynn Bloom too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I can see Joshua
Class of 91, I think.
I can see Joshua getting beat up anyway.
Wow. I hope he's still in here.
Hey, Joshua, I said it, and I claim it.
We see you getting flexed. Catching them chin checks.
Is Joshua still? Oh, he said going west, going back to west.
Going west, yeah.
I had no reason to ever go west, bro. Ever.
Past Western?
I'm going back toward.
Western, you got to what was that high school?
On the other side of Western.
79 for 63rd.
Now going past California, Kids, what was that?
Again, I had no reason to go that way.
Right over there too.
Yeah, I know. That was more Latino.
Yeah, it is.
More Latin disciples.
Bro, I had to deal with 63rd and the Dan Ryan.
Yeah,
that was
enough.
The whole thing.
That was enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
That was a.
Yeah, you was going.
That was a lifestyle, bro.
You was
like,
going past goddamn it,
Inglewood. Absolutely.
I almost got, man. Look, I got damn near got stuck up, and the only thing that saved my life was that when the guy came at me, I'm coming from Northeastern. I got 60 pounds of books in my and look, my man was walking up on me. He was like, he said something to me. I walked to him and he said, "Hey man, why you stepping up on me?" So as we get closer to the gate where we go down the block, he was like, "Yo, come on." I ran into the middle of the street. I'm like, nah, bro, you ain't getting me in no cut and you ain't holding no guns to me.
Right.
Nah, you gonna shoot me.
Come on over here.
So I take off running, I take off running to St. Bernard.
Oh, you right over there.
Oh,
Okay.
63rd Stewart.
Yeah. So I take off running to St. Bernard. I get in St. Bernard lobby. And who's there? A chick that's working security that my man went with. But she was a dimbo. And she acted like she didn't know me. I'm like,
Wow.
Right, she like, I don't fuck with it.
hey, this why, hey, look, these real stories come out on your podcast.
Let them all out. My cousin live over there. I knew most of them. Hey, bro, if you knew them, you should have said something because we got many fights with the BDs, the GDs. If it was 6 Point Star, we got into it with them. And then they switched. It was some of them that switched to like Blackstones or I don't know what the fuck it was.
And for me, you couldn't help me anyway because a lot of shit we had problems with before your little ass got there. You youngster. I know, but goddamn it, 1 year back in the day used to matter.
Well, Danielle was
When
an
I
old
was
motherfucker,
14
but he
and you was
looked like he's
13,
12.
you was a youngster. Now that you 49, motherfucker, and I'm 50, it don't really matter, do it?
Hey, I'm gonna say this one more time. Y'all share this podcast.
Share up, y'all.
Share if you want to donate and you got something you want to see on this podcast.
QUICDOG. We're gonna leave it right here. If y'all send us the money, we'll go out and get a liquor. Tell us what you want us to get. If you got something particular, or leave it up to our discretion. I gave it a 7 overall. You gave it a
6.
A 6.
I'm at 7.
And a 7.
So the overall score is 6.6667. So rounded up, it's a 7 overall.
It's
But
not,
for
I
the
say
price
it's not
point,
bad. For a price point, I say most nice liquors you're gonna find is gonna run up in your $40 to $80.
40, but
I
that's a
think
$40
I think
difference.
this-
I can get 2 bottles for an $80 bottle.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I can get Elijah Craig.
I find that
Come on, twice.
Yeah, I find that
Yeah, I don't know.
64 is right up there. I mean, I was like,
Now listen, I get drinks that I'll recommend this, but not for
I
your
would.
everyday drinking
No.
because we not rich like that. $70 is a lot of money. It still is a lot of money, but you get it for your, to have it on your bar. You'll sip on it every once in a while. If you're doing regular drinking, get something less expensive. I do Jim Beam
yes.
because I can fuck with Jim Beam and it's very inexpensive. I can drink it every day.
Do you barbecue?
Sometimes I'm not a big barbecuer.
Do you barbecue with sometimes like soaking your wood chips
Absolutely.
Oh
or something?
no, I've never
Yes.
soaked my wood.
You
chips.
have?
Absolutely.
What's that experience like?
It is the dopest shit in the world.
Really?
So right now, I can't talk because I got rid of all of my coal and wood chip experience grilling.
Listen up, y'all. It's
Unfortunately, now
Grill time.
I'm super bougie. I'm a Traeger dude, and I hate it. It is the easiest barbecue that you will ever make, and it is so. What's the word I want
Man.
to use? It is literally a scientific thing when it comes to barbecuing off a Traeger. I can go in my basement, and the majority of the time they're like, "Hey, turn the meat over." I'm like, "Okay." I go upstairs, turn the meat over. I go back in my basement. It's dope. But if you a griller, which I am, I literally like standing over the grill and cooking. If you ever did fish and you had to soak a plank, if you ever soaked,
Tell me more.
If you ever actually have to soak the chips that you actually barbecue with, totally different experience, and I enjoy that more. When it comes to grilling, I'm a smoky.
I would never
stand
thought you
over
would
the
say
grill.
fish or something. I would have thought you would
Oh,
have
dude, it's
said
off
some
the
brisket
chain.
or something like that or something. Yeah.
When it comes to brisket and stuff like that, it's hard because when you really smoke it, it's very labor intensive. So the Traeger is perfect for that. It does all the work for you.
Right.
It'll smoke it when
What's
you
your
get to
go-to
smoke
burger
it and
when
all
you
of
do
that. I'm a Woodford person, real big.
That's pretty expensive.
Woodford.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that because people feel a type of way about my particular profession, but whatever.
Okay.
It is what it is. I'm a Woodford fan. I will do Bullet. I'm not against Bullet. Maker's Mark. I'm also a fan of that as well.
Hey B, I got a question for you. Where do you typically shop for your spirits?
I go to, and listen up, y'all. If y'all in the Chicago area, check them out too. They're black owned. It's in Hyde Park. Kimbart. What they call Wine and Spirits. That's
Give me a
on
street. Just
53rd.
give me a street.
53rd and Kimbar. And that little strip mall
Really?
right there. Yeah. It's right next to Cedars, who got good food. They like Mediterranean food or something like that.
Okay.
And it's a Harold's right there too.
You know that's my home
That
now.
Harold's is terrible.
That's where my firehouse is.
Where? Which one?
55th and University.
Really?
That's home.
I pass by that motherfucker all the
By
time.
the Egyptian restaurant.
Yeah. Across
That's
the street.
home for me now.
I'm gonna slide through there once in a while. Come
Okay,
through.
didn't say no more.
I'm at work tomorrow. Don't tell nobody.
Like, I got a
No,
fire,
we don't
but it's
know.
in my pants. I'm like with the wrong bitch.
So I'm a little bit all over the place.
Come with the holes, bro. I might need the hole. You know,
I'm a
shoot
little bit-
that motherfucker. Hey, I'm kidding, y'all.
I got a hell of a bar. It's still growing.
Oil Fire's coming back from Ghana now. Be careful, fellas.
Absolutely.
Don't do no trifling shit.
Don't worry about me.
I hear
You
about
good. You the married dude.
I'm here about
Look, we the
going.
single guys. We gonna put him to bed, let him go to sleep.
Hey, I'll be glad. Pull that pillow up and snuggle up
Put
to
the
that
old man to
bitch.
bed, and we gonna hit these streets, Jack.
Man, I hear Ghana is getting down, man.
It's all
I hear
good.
Ghana is-
We gonna
Ghana
find
is-
us some wives out there. What up, dog?
Man,
What up,
man.
Jericho Pasquale? And this is bro. He was
Hey,
on
look,
before. And he
look,
does
you
chilling.
got up back up to 5 or 6 views, and
Yeah, that's sweet.
And look,
5 of it is lovely.
we need no less than 50 views every time this man come on.
We
This
should.
man give us all he got.
We should.
I mean, just come on, man. Let's be honest with
We
it.
should.
Man, look, man, much love
That's
to you,
real.
bro.
Thank you, brother.
And-
I appreciate it.
And I've been a supporter,
cheers.
and always
All
gonna be a
the
supporter.
time.
You need to be a supporter. Come on out.
You got to
support.
get Tamara out here. Don't tell her it's me, and she'll come for you. But when she show up, it'll be hilarious. She'll be like, "Oh hell no, hell no!" That shit would be live, man.
Man, look.
And I would be like, "I missed you."
You know
She'll be
what?
so
I'm gonna
mad.
see if I can get some guests to come on for you. You want some guests? I'll
Yeah.
bring some guests. I think I know a sister. I might know. Maybe she can bring who she knows, and we'll see what we can do and everything. Yeah,
Bring Tamara.
if I can get it, you told me.
I've
what
been
you
trying
told
to get
me.
her for 3 years, and she ain't came. And she loved me in the beginning.
Really? See,
now,
now everybody be getting to you.
Right.
It's all for
till you
me.
say so. Rasta Chili
Hey,
Hut.
look, no, we should get Yashua and have that whole. We should get Yashua.
He be so involved in what's going on in the community.
Man, look,
he definitely needs to come
me,
through.
I ain't gonna tell the
big
story,
up to
but
you,
me and
Joshua,
Joshua
if
got a
that's the case.
story, and it's
That's
and
major,
look,
man.
and me and Joshua got a story, and it's hood ignorant,
Tell
but
it
I won't.
offline.
I won't tell it because if I ain't got his permission to tell it,
Tell it
then I
offline.
won't tell it. But if he said, look, we can come online together and tell it, we'll tell that ignorant ass
What up,
story.
Jay? What up, Dog? So, and I did want to holler at my boy Jericho Pasquale, or we used to call him Mr. Ricks, because
Okay.
he worked at the school back in the day. And
Okay.
he you know,
Oh, that's dope.
We've known him ever since, but now he's selling. He has his own brand of chili, and he calls it the Rasta Chili Hut.
Man,
And
where that at?
Let me tell you, his
Okay.
fucking
I
chili
fucks with chili.
is not playing no game.
I fucks with chili.
This shit fire.
Where you
What
at?
type of beans?
Hey, put it in the
I
comments.
don't know, a few different kind of beans.
Put it in the comments,
This
bro.
shit be
beef
fire.
or beef or turkey?
I think he do chicken.
Chicken.
Oh,
think
that's
he do
dope.
I prefer beef.
He do
prefer
chicken.
some ground beef, but
Tell-
hey,
Put the details in the comments,
put those
bro.
details in the
That's dope,
comments.
man.
And matter of fact, let's do a bourbon chili. Let's do a bourbon chili.
That'll be dope.
He been on here.
A bourbon
He was here
chili.
a month ago.
bourbon chili.
A bourbon chili
Oh, bourbon
cigar blend. Dude, that'd be
Goddamn.
dope.
Hey, dog, grab you a bottle of nice liquor, something
Oh,
you
my
like
God.
a lot.
I want to be there that night too, bro.
Hey, we need to
Don't
do
cut
that.
me out.
Hey, that
I'm
would need to be
eating
at my
chili.
house. Let's do that
I'm
at
going
my house.
home.
yo.
I'm going home farting, but
Let's
I'm
do-
eating.
We should do that on my deck. We should do that one on the deck.
And with cigars on
And
it.
with cigars, chili, and bourbon.
Man, look how much love we getting now.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Man, look,
Hey, we
hit
need
that
to
love
make that
button,
happen,
hit that
bro.
like button, hit that mounty button, whatever the
This is
fuck.
what we sipping on, bro. And it is what it is. But this was the latest, I would say, not the last. We'll
I
be
know,
back next
right?
week.
No, we'll be
This is the
back.
latest episode of the Bowden Brothers Bourbon Broadcast, y'all.
And I hope
Jamal
I get back
Montgomery,
invited.
Daryl Payne, DP.
D to the P, baby.
Hey, look, I want to be on here with you and Cardi B and all. Look, we should have a real party here. I will
I mean,
find a place and allow
look,
the sun to go. And
I
just
got a
go
tenant
crazy.
now. before I had attended, I was like, I should do a party and have it, all on the floor.
Dude, you should have did that.
You know,
that would have been
I missed
immediate.
out. I didn't have no money though. My money was
Hey,
funny.
we gonna talk offline. Wait till I get this. Wait till I get my unit
this experience
built
again.
up, dog.
Hey, are we gonna do one in Ghana?
We probably won't. I didn't plan on it, but we could. Ain't nothing stopping us.
We can bring Carver.
We going.
I got
I
some
was
beautiful
trying to
stuff
get
coming
going.
up, dog.
About Zoom or whatever.
Follow us, y'all. We are gonna blow the Bowden Brothers Bourbon broadcast
Man,
up
look.
real nice. We're gonna have cigar guys that come through. Some people come through that have other areas of expertise, and we want to share. Let them share their experiences and experience.
You should do a
expertise
bourbon
with
and
y'all.
barbecue.
That'd be sick.
That'd be
I'm
sick.
down.
Bourbon and barbecue. Prepare the meat the day before.
I rock with Old Soul, y'all.
That'd be dope.
I rock with it.
Maybe a rougher. Let's see what a rougher bourbon be like with barbecue. And I would have brought that South African rye if you told me, but you told me you already had it planned.
We'll catch you next time.
That's dope.
In South Africa, I rock with South Africa because that was the most, as a group, the most beautiful women I've ever seen in life.
Really?
Hands down, as a group.
He ain't
Like,
lying. He
I
ain't
didn't
lying.
see no sixes in South Africa.
Them Coastal women.
Everybody was 7, 8,
Zulu
9.
women.
Wow.
And don't knock against other women. Other women, no, it's no knock.
No.
I'm just saying. We got some beautiful women here in the States. Some
Women,
gorgeous women.
The women of the suns. From state
Ooh,
to
man, oh man.
to
South
continent to Caribbean to wherever y'all at.
My
Women
phone
of the
dead.
sun.
I ain't getting none of this on my feed. It's okay.
How much love
Lovely.
we get? Hey, show some love over there.
Ghana,
Put
where
the
we
lights
heading,
in
it's
and
wives
share.
in Ghana. I'm not bringing wives back for all the fellas that's like
Uh-uh.
kind of frustrated with the dating scene up here. I'm not bringing them back.
Bad.
You got to go there. And
Go
if I
there.
find a wife there,
I might stay there.
I
Hey,
might say, yeah.
I'm
not gonna bring her back here.
I want to say this about the Ghana trip.
I'm not staying.
And I'm gonna,
don't get it wrong. I'm
sending shouts
speaking
out
for
to my
him.
brother here because he
We look
organized it.
Yep.
He, you know what I'm saying? I trust him with my bread with no problems. He
Word.
organized it.
Facts.
He, you know what I'm saying? His connections over there is guaranteed. If you are thinking
good.
about a trip to Ghana, connect with D.
We got you.
Connect with D. Connect with D. And
We
let's
got
go there as a larger group. A lot of brothers dropped out and they shouldn't have.
I wish they had stayed in.
And they stayed in. And when he said he wanted to go, I said, you know what? I want to get this. I was supposed to go to Ghana when I was in high school. Brother named John Ziegler, youth guidance. He took a lot of youth to Ghana. Many of them, including someone me and him both know, stayed connected from that point on. I ended up later on going to South Africa at 23, and I stayed connected. I made friends for life. When I go to South Africa, I don't need to stay in a hotel. I don't need to stay.
Word.
I'm taken care of. I know that. That's clear. But this is this is my first time to West Africa, and I know where my roots come from. It's West African. I got my ancestry and all that. I'm going to do African ancestry soon, but I'm really excited about this trip because it's long. It's been long in the waiting.
We're about to have some fun, y'all. Go
So
ahead,
real quick, hey, for me, my philosophy a little bit different. All y'all that was supposed to go that didn't go, y'all weren't supposed to go. The people that's going is supposed to be going on
He's the one
this
that's supposed to
particular
go.
trip right now. So once we come back, we do this recon mission, and we come back and tell you what it's supposed to be like with us three brothers getting down
Future
and
wife.
enjoying our homeland, our continent. Hey, you more than welcome on the next one. But this is what it's meant to be right now.
It is what it's supposed to be. The historical part of it, again, I'm gonna go over this again. The cultural and historical part of it, y'all, always has me excited. Every time I go to these slave castles, this shit got me hiccuping like, the cartoons back when they was drunk. Man, but the cultural part of it, that connection is important to us. I think everybody should experience that at least one time going back there and see how we came through and even possibly where your ancestors came through before they made their trip to the Americas. It's important to make that connection because it gives you a connection that we don't have as African Americans. We don't got that. You know, because as African Americans, I should stop at slavery if we let them define who we are. Right. But we defining ourselves now, and I should go way back before that. We can go back and we can see it in the flesh. And you have an appreciation for what our ancestors went through when you see it. When they take you down in this dungeon, and they say right up there was where they held church at. All of the Europeans was at church upstairs. Underneath here was slaves, not slaves, kidnapped Africans.
Kidnapped Africans
were held in these dungeons for months. The ones that died, they pull them out and just leave the rest. You know what I'm saying? And we need an appreciation for what our ancestors went through in order for you to be where you are now. Everybody that's here now, all the black folk that's here now, your people went through some shit in order for you to be alive today.
And that just shows us, why we should have a different understanding of our captured ancestors, even the ones that made it here, because I often say our ancestors made a decision, and a lot of people say
throwing up folks and shit. I ain't folks either. I just be doing it. Cause my boy at work do it all the time. I'm so rubbed off on me and shit. Here go the folks representative right now.
Yeah, I'm the folks representative. I got 2 fingers. Hey, before I'm just gonna give
continue on. My bad, bro.
I'm just gonna give a little tutorial on how you may choose your cigar in
cigar time.
So getting back to cigar time. So if you got your cutter,
No, I do not.
So I cut mine already, right? So if you cut your cigar and you want to get an idea of the flavor of your cigar, whether it agrees with you or not, you can take a dry pull. A dry pull is when your cigar is not lit. You just want to see what the tobacco tastes like as it is. And you may cough or you may not. If you cough, there might be a little stronger cigar, but you already cut it, so you're going to give it a shot. So when you toast the toe or toast the foot, and you take a puff, and you pull, remember, and this is where you begin, you do not inhale. Would you care to elaborate?
No, I agree, 100%.
If you inhale a cigar, it's not weed, it's not a cigarette. If you inhale, it will be one of the worst experiences of your life.
Unless you have massive
I've done it before, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm about to die."
Cough.
I'm about to die.
Your lungs will be soaked with smoke. A cigar, in and of itself, is to be
Rich, what up, bro?
Released upon puff. So once you puff, you can hold it, but you let it flubber over your face. If you inhale a cigar thinking it's weed,
you'll kill yourself.
You're gonna be in the hospital that night.
Literally.
Your lungs will be overpowered.
Almost died.
But going back,
let
me give you.
Thanks for stopping through, big bro.
I have not had that experience that D had, and I'm looking forward to that experience. I'm looking forward to going where I know one of my catcher ancestors came here from. I did an ancestry. I know I did my, you're following your lineage, and I know where some things stopped. And on my paternal side, it stops with a 13-year-old girl, maybe on a plantation in Virginia. So I don't know where she actually came from, but it was Nigeria, but I know it, or Ghana, but I know it's West Africa. So this experience is gonna mean a lot to me.
We're looking forward to it. We'll keep y'all informed on how we get down June 2nd.
I know Kahari be on your ass by now. But
time to go. Like, all right, bro. We have been on for quite a while. But hey, that 90s stuff, y'all really was.
Swoop, motherfucker. We in control. The limb blown.
Y'all didn't control it.
Bullshit.
We used to beat y'all up, and y'all was older than us.
Oh my God, Jesus.
We used to beat niggas up. I'm class of 92.
Hey, for all
class of 90 used to get beat up. We used to go
I
like,
know
let's
y'all
beat
not
these
on
old
the
hoes
money
up.
feed, but it's okay.
We got to be these old, elderly ass niggas.
It's funny how dementia hit 91 and 92 before it hit 90. But they done forgot a lot of shit.
I done forgot a whole lot of shit.
Yeah, I know.
I know the 80s guys was good people. They was good with these though.
Oh, they was good.
80s was good with these.
You better tell that boy.
Hey, you know,
before all this,
class of 90 wasn't no different than 92. We still had hands in 92. Now, 2002, they into the windmill. They blow their ass. I'll kill you. You know what I'm saying? But before that, we don't do that. We get down, y'all. Y'all fuck with one of these
Hey,
old
Joshua, if you hear me, we want you on this. And I'ma fuck with you.
He called you out, bro.
Shit.
He said you used to get pumpkin heads back in the day. But that's about it for the Bowden Brothers broadcast, y'all. We've had a great time. Thanks to my guests, Daryl and Jermont. We going on that Ghana trip in about a month, a little more than a month. But before that, everybody gave the old soul. I think overall,
Just under 7.
Just under 7, right. 90 took care of business.
Man.
Hey,
who that? Who telling the truth?
90 had good grades. We used to look at them.
Who that telling the truth?
Who are these clowns with straight A's?
The most educated thugs was the class of 90.
They did have.
Hey, we had these hands and we had these
that was so
brains.
educated and so thug.
The most
like, how could he
educated
be
thugs
both?
ever.
This nigga had straight A's and he gets shot
And
every
carried
weekend.
a gun every day.
Every weekend he catch
From
a bullet.
his sophomore year
And
to the
come to school
graduation.
with it like, I'm gonna do
Stop
my
playing.
work. I'm like, this nigga.
There's nothing to talk
It's
about.
amazing.
It is what it is.
Hey,
Who's showing all that love?
hey, I didn't understand how you did. I don't know how you go get shot every weekend and then come to school and do your work and get A's. I'm studying hard. This nigga got
Hey, that's that man who want to make it.
Man, he
That
really
man who
wanna
want to make
Hey,
it.
that's somebody
That
with
was,
a.
he be like,
I gotta go. I gotta go,
That's the man
and I
who
gotta
want
reach
to make it, baby.
He, that motherfucker
Man,
was
when you
amazing.
want to make it, you gonna make
Swoop
it.
90, baby.
He
That's
would
right.
do his work so he could go get shot. He like, I gotta go,
No, man.
shoot out
That's
today.
a lot.
Let me
Hey,
finish.
Hey, whoever's showing the love, keep it up.
This dude, his friends would come like, we about to go run this drive-by. He said, I gotta do my work first. We finished my homework, and now we can go.
Hey, we was a different class of broke kids back then, man. Look, I used to be in a trap house. I used to be in a trap house on 71st and Stewart. And my man was doing his homework. We was doing, man,
Like, stop playing.
We selling weed and we selling this out of that. My man doing his homework at 12 a.m. My man doing his homework. And I'm looking like, boy, you know what I'm saying? Be at school, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
Through all the game banging, through all the drug
That's for
dealing.
real.
We still at doing his homework. Man, look.
Y'all don't know how to do that no more.
Those were
Y'all
the
either
days,
kicking
boy.
it or y'all
Y'all don't have
y'all
goal.
going to school, but you ain't doing them both. I used to see these cats like, yo, these niggas is ridiculous. Steve Boyd.
Yeah.
Steve Boyd, he was in my division and he had straight A's all the time. Like, this nigga gangbang more than anybody. He be in the streets more than anybody. How he get his whole fucking head chopped off and put it back on and come to school and do his work? I don't understand it.
He wanted it.
He wanted it.
He wanted it.
That
I'm gonna go
motherfucker
with the jack over there since you're doing the jack.
with the jack. Slow on the jack. You giving real drinks. Easy.
Yeah.
I'm at home. Y'all niggas.
Now we jacking it, baby.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip.
And he got the jack bonded. What is
And
it?
I'm gonna stir the dip.
I'm not a Jack Daniels fan, y'all. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
I'm not a jack either.
I was in love with Jack back in the day. But this Jack Daniels bonded, this shit is the truth.
Now Jim Beam, on the other hand, Jim
that
Beam
shit
always
great,
agreed with
yo.
me.
Motherfucker.
Jim
That
Beam
shit great.
and Crown Royal always agreed with me, and I didn't
I'm
understand
gonna cut
why.
y'all off later on Facebook.
Bye, y'all.
Deuces.
Deuces. Cheers to you.
I tried to do it with my hurt finger. That bitch don't work. And later for y'all,
You too?
YouTube.
At YouTube, we gotta get y'all up in the viewership.